brothers. But among the brothers that I had, I'm the one who used to enjoy skipping the rope most. So this is showing us an example of one of the children's rights, one of the children's natural freedoms. God gave the children chance, opportunity, a golden opportunity to play. So as they play, as this boy plays with this girl, as this boy plays with this boy, as this boy plays with this girl, he, although is disabled, do you see this? Do you see this thing that he's standing on? Yes, it is supporting him. Don't you think this boy is lame? Yes, I think he's a cripple. C-R-I-P-P-L-E. I think he is a cripple. He is crippled. He is lame. L-A-M-E. He is lame in one leg. So we say he is lame in the left leg. So his left leg is lame. So he's a lame boy. He's a crippled boy. He's a cripple. So these others are playing with their friend who is a cripple, but they are associating with him even if he's a cripple. No one is saying, go away, you lame boy. No, no, no. They are associating with him. So he has the right. He has the natural freedom of playing with others. He has the natural freedom of associating with others. Yes, there are different other forms of games, other different forms of games that children play. Yes, I've seen children running behind buildings and others chasing them. Kwisha, bado, kwisha. Instead of saying kwisha, bado, it is from Kiswahili. Kwisha meaning have you finished? Bado, bado means not yet. Kwisha, bado meaning have you finished hiding? Not yet. Have you finished hiding? Not yet. And then later someone says, yes, tumaze, meaning we have finished. Okay, and then these other people run around looking for where their counterparts, their playmates, have hidden. And then once they see them, they run to tap on a tree or a wall. I have seen you first. And then this one also goes in hiding. So that is hide and seek. Hide and seek. Hiding meaning someone goes into hiding, does not want to be seen, and then to seek, S-E-E-K, S-E-E-K, is to look for. So they are being searched for, they are being looked for. So there are different other games. If you could mention others, I know there is netball. I know there is football or soccer. I know there is no ball. Some people have played a game called no ball. But no ball while there is a ball. I don't know how they came to naming that game no ball. No ball. He's playing no ball. But there is no ball. Maybe because the ball is not being kicked, but something like a ball or a small ball is being thrown across so that people keep dodging so that it does not hit them. That is another game. You can think about different games. But we as children, as we grow up, we the children, people who are under the age of 18, should be sure that whenever we play, like these children are playing, we must be safe. Because safety is very, very important. It is bad to play games where you are not safe. It is dangerous to play games where you are unsafe. Like playing where there are sharp objects is not good. Playing near pits, P-I-T-S, pits, some people call them holes, but they're called pits. For example, if near this boy there was a pit going down like 1.5 feet deep, then this boy could retrace his footsteps, could go backwards and fall into that pit. So it would not be wise, it would not be safe for these children to play near a pit. Likewise, similarly, in the same way, it is not wise for these children to play climbing trees that are so high. Why? They can easily fall off the trees. They can easily slip, S-L-I-P, slip, S-L-I-P, and fall off, O-F-F, fall off a tree. You don't say fall down a tree. They can easily fall off a tree, and then maybe they break a limb. This boy, lame in the left leg, may break his right arm if he climbs a tree. This girl, who is able-bodied with all the limbs, the arms, and the legs fine, can easily fall off a tree and break one of the legs. It is not good to climb tall trees. So it is nice that you play using the best playing materials and play in a very clean environment and a safe one too. So it is better, you children, ask for permission from your parents, from your guardians, from the elders and the leaders to give you time to play. And then you could ask them, may we go out to play, please? If you have been made to sit in the house for a long time, and if the weather is friendly, if the weather is good, then you can ask for permission to go out and play, because playing, associating, is one of the children's rights. Okay, we want to see another children's right. Another children's right. Another natural freedom that children are supposed to have so that they grow well, grow safe, grow well into big people like us. We were all once children. We were babies, then we grew into children, and then here now you see us as big men. And Teacher Baroli Aderi Enoch is a big man who was once a small boy like this one. Very small, and he used to enjoy skipping the rope. Okay, let's go for a short break, after which we are going to look at another of children's rights, which is also a natural freedom that was given to children. Yes, go for break. Let's meet after here. What can I do but to welcome you back from the short break? We are back from our short break, and as you saw in the first picture, in the first illustration, illustration is a noun which is got from the verb to illustrate. To illustrate is to show something in form of a diagram, in form of a picture. So we are illustrating. So whatever we illustrate, whatever we show by pictures, by images, is called an illustration. So the first illustration was showing us how children were associating, how children were cooperating, how children were talking together, living together, and playing. The way they were associating was in playing games. And the game we saw was skipping a rope. Yes, that is one of the children's rights. That is the right to playing and associating with others. Now, we are looking at this picture now. As you see, this one is someone, is a human being. This one is also a human being. As you see, this is male. This must be a man. Not because he's tall, not because he's taller than her, but anyway, he is a man. Then again, this one, this lady, is seated. S-E-A-T-E-D, seated. She has sat down. She is seated. S-E-A-T-E-D. Now, don't say she's sitting on a mat. I think you can see this bench. This bench, this is part of a bench. So she's sitting on a bench and holding her baby. She's holding her baby, her infant, on her lap. This is a lap. This is a lap. This part of the body, which is part of a thigh, the part where a baby is made to sit, is called a lap. L-A-P. So this baby is sitting on the laps. Now, you can see what the doctor is doing. Do you think he's giving the baby, he's giving it soda to drink? I doubt. I don't think he's giving the baby any soda. Don't you think he is immunizing this baby? Yes, this doctor, maybe Dr. Kulino, is administering immunization. He's immunizing this baby against a certain disease. I don't know what disease he's immunizing the baby against, but you never know. It could be against polio. You can see that he is dropping a few drops, putting a few drops in the mouth. I don't know whether the baby is crying or not. I can't hear that. But what we are sure of is that the baby's mother, the mother has brought the baby to the doctor so that the baby can be immunized. immunized against killer diseases, immunized against infectious diseases, diseases which can get from one person to another. And these diseases can kill our babies, so that these babies are not able to grow into big men and big women. So one of the children's rights is having primary health care, is having basic health care, is having health care, is having treatment which has to be given to everyone. So the mother decides to take the child for treatment or for immunization. Each child is supposed to be treated when they are sick. I have sometimes seen children who suffer from headache. Oh, what are you suffering from? Oh, I'm suffering from headache. How long have you suffered from headache? Well, it's over 2 days now. Have you got any treatment? No, please. Why? I don't, there's no money at home. There's not even any medicine at home. No, the dispensary is a long way from our home. From here to the dispensary is about 5 kilometers. Oh, sorry. When you see Mr. Aisu, be sure to tell him that you are not well. Maybe let me send someone to Mr. Aisu so that he can take you to the medical center. Now, that one is primary health care. So this baby here is receiving health services from this doctor. So Dr. Kulino is here administering immunizing this baby against some killer disease. And we have seen that it is likely to be polio. So this baby is being immunized so that it does not get sick, suffering from polio. So this one is one of the children's rights. The right to primary health care, the right to being treated of infectious diseases. So this is very important because government is supposed to make sure that in every location, every sub-county, there is a health care, a health center, a health care center, a health care center or health center which is supposed to help children to be treated, to be immunized against diseases. Even mothers, even big children have been taken to hospitals, to health centers for immunization. Yes, this is another of the children's rights that we have to enjoy as children. Otherwise, what would happen if children were not treated when they were young? Well, they would die. Well, they'd have a lot of challenges. So here, it is important that Dr. Kulino immunizes children. If it requires him to inject them once in a while, he can also do that. Sometimes he gives them pills, P-I-L-L-S, pills, P-I-L-L-S. Another word for pills is tablets. If he wishes to give them tablets, then he can do that. If he wishes to put a cannula and then fix a drip on them, don't say to fix a bottle. It's not a bottle of water or a bottle of beer. It is a drip, D-R-I-P. He fixes a drip onto someone's body so that medicine, water can be absorbed in someone's body. And then that person who has come to hospital, has come to a health center sick, may become well. Yes, this is primary health care as another of the children's rights. Let's go for break, and shortly after break, we're going to look at another illustration, another picture, another diagram, which is showing us one other of the children's rights. Yes, let's go for break and come and meet again. Yes, back from break, we want to see how we can borrow a leaf. You see, the word borrow is used in all forms of life situations. We are here borrowing a leaf from what we saw around in the villages. Because when you borrow, then someone lends to you. Oh, don't you know that? Yes, you borrow something, you get something from somebody, and then he gives it to you for a short time. Now, when you borrow, be sure to return. Never say, I'm borrowing. I'm borrowing this pot. You see a pot here. And then you don't return it. Okay? Make sure that you return the pot. Yeah, anyhow, I can decide not to ask you to pay it back, to bring it back, because that is all love we are sharing. Back here, we want to look at this illustration. This illustration has shown us something. Don't you see what it's showing us? Yes, it is showing us a hut. H-U-T, this hut. This is a house. This is a type of house which cannot be seen around many parts of Uganda today. But long, long ago, sometimes because men used to run away from their homes, sometimes men used to go and work very long distances from their homes. They used to leave their children and their wife. After the wife had got pregnant and had produced a baby, then the man would go away to look for money. And then he would spend something like 3 months, 4 months, some even 6 months, not coming back home. Now you can see what happened to this hut. The door is about to fall down. Here there is no window. I don't think this is a window at all. Look at this part of the house, the top, the roof, R-O-O-F. The roof is in pieces. Some of the grass, some of the thatch went away. I don't know whether it was blown by the wind. But this is the house, better call it a hut. This is the hut where children live. And these poor children, 1, 2, 3, live with their mother in this hut. I'm just praying that this mother is not pregnant again, because I can see this part of the belly a bit pushing out, protruding. Anyway, this mama is very serious. She has gone to the well to collect water, to fetch water, leaving a cooking pot on the